Okay, let's go.
All right, Terry and I are about to go on an investigation for the first time in a long time. So,
Yep.
we're gonna meet up with a guy named Jim. He's had an experience not too far from my house, which is wild. It's only 22 minutes from here, so we're gonna go interview him, and he's gonna show us the spot. So let's go.
All right, let's do this.
Let's do it.
Here, this has become a park as of, I think, 2 years ago.
So this is all protected.
It is all protected. This is basically like a nature preserve.
Oh, wow. Okay.
People can go fishing here, though. There is hunting allowed here, but not rifle hunting. I think it's just
Like bow hunting.
bow hunting and shotgun, I believe.
And this is literally right by a neighborhood.
Yeah.
The
The
middle of Fort
neighborhood
Worth.
is actually right behind us, right across the train tracks right there.
Right.
And they're
Hop,
building
skip, and
right
a jump.
here.
Action.
So we're in an area where my son and I would go fishing a lot. It's a very secluded area. This place was not known and really too much until about 2022. But before that, it was only known to more the locals that live here, and then of course the community that lives here. But you don't normally see a lot of people here. So I'll put down what transpired here. We came back here because we had a bunch of crawdads that my son had trapped, and we weren't utilizing them. So we were here around 7:30 in the evening, and I'll show you where we were. Parked right here, where we're at right now, and walk down to this part of the creek. And you see there's forest right here. Lots of places to hide. And one of the things I noticed is that there were no vehicles around. This is at night. No one's coming here. We come down here, dump out the crawdads into this part of the creek. And my son and I were just standing here talking. And next thing I know, from out here in some of the bushes right here, we hear samurai chatter.
Wow.
Exactly how you would hear from the Sierra sounds.
Yeah.
And from hearing it and experiencing it before, because I used to go to school up in Humboldt County, California, I actually put out a little hoop to see what kind of reaction I would get. And I would say 5-10 seconds later, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect it
No.
right here.
No.
Not at all. How long did you guys hang out after that?
We were here for at least like 5 or 10 minutes. I tried to get some more responses, but it was quiet.
Did you find any other evidence over here, like footprints or maybe some tree breaks or anything like that in this area?
Have not found any footprints here. However, my son, who comes out here all the time, has been stalked, has had tree limbs cracking in areas.
Has he had rocks thrown at him over here as well?
He has not had rocks thrown at him. However, feelings of uneasiness, as if he's being watched. Definitely stalking activity. And recently he hasn't really been out here that much because of how popular it's become. So I don't know exactly what's going on now, but we're talking, this was as recent as 2023.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not long ago at all.
Just right here and just in this area?
Just in this area right here.
Do you guys fish right here, or do you guys walk back a little bit further? Or?
We walk back.
Okay.
There's right towards what, maybe another 100 yards. There's another turnout right there, and there's an entry.
The road up there.
Right, and there's an entry right there. You can walk on in, and there's a dirt road. You're able to walk right down, and that leads down to the creek that leads to
The lake.
the lake.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
you
cannot,
never think.
I cannot believe
this
that.
area.
Man. You think you have to go deep woods, deep in the forest, just to have an experience with these things.
I've always heard people say stuff, around this area. I'm just like, and I'm looking at the, Google Maps. I'm like, there's just no way.
Exactly.
There's just no way.
Exactly.
What do you think is going on? What do you think they are? Like, how do you think they manage to live so close to civilization and as big and as they are?
You have
on
to
scene?
remember, you have a lot of primates that interact with humans on a regular basis. You have macaques that actually live with humans. You have chimpanzees that interact with a lot of people that are from Central Africa, Congo. Unfortunately, now they've gotten to the point where it's more violent activity, where the chimps are actually looking and attacking infants, and human predation does occur, but for all intents and purposes, you have to take a look at the Native American record, where they have reports where they were always interacting.
Mm-hmm.
So this just does not surprise me.
Right.
You have a very curious individual.
Yeah.
Because I don't see it's an animal. I don't see it as a human. I see it more as a primate that's real intelligent because of the way that it's reacting.
Mm-hmm.
And in the other area, I've spoken to a lot of people in our neighborhood that have had the same activities that has happened in the other part where we go fishing at the lake. Feeling of uneasiness, feeling of being watched, feeling of being stalked, vocalizations like a hooing that I have on film. It sounds just like a chimp cooing. Like it's curious.
Yeah.
It's like I'm watching these humans doing stuff.
Mm-hmm. Kind of getting a little excited.
And I've experienced it myself. Where I'll be fishing, and next thing I know, I hear a hooing sound from behind me.
Okay.
Many times.
Yeah, that would be a little unnerving.
For me, thankfully, because of my experiences with being in tropical countries, dealing with mountain gorillas, dealing with chimpanzees, dealing with macaques.
Yeah.
For me, it was, okay, this is just a curious creature.
Yeah.
I don't see a threat. I'm armed.
Yeah.
But I don't feel a threat.
Okay.
And they're so close to civilization. It's like
Yeah.
they're pretty used to seeing people come out. They're just curiously watching, like you said. No harm, no foul.
No.
We can coexist together here in this little spot.
No.
So.
I mean, I will guarantee you 100% that there's no way that I would go there at night without having something ready at hand. Because who knows?
Yeah.
But during the day and twilight, I don't really feel.
Is it mostly during a specific time of the day that any of this happens, or it just could be just random?
It could be random.
Okay.
It can be random. That's one of the best things.
Yeah.
We're not talking, this can happen just at night. This can just happen in early morning. No. This is typically the time that we would start going out to go fishing. Right now, it's around 12 noon, 2 o'clock. Be out there for a few hours easy, and you definitely would be experiencing some stuff going on right there.
Interesting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Definite vocalizations. You definitely you do get stalked, have been followed, and you know that something's following you, especially when you're hearing the squirrels
Start
protesting.
barking.
They're barking like crazy in the wood line. They're not barking at us.
Yeah.
They're barking at something that's walking right under them. And I've actually followed it.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Interesting.
I cannot believe that, man. That's
You know, because
crazy.
I'm an experienced tracker.
Yeah.
Right.
Woods is what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it's like, that's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
We go fishing at it all the time. And back in the day, we're talking, I would say 2020. Yeah, 2020 to 2021, where my son would come out here all the time by himself. And he decided he wanted to go to the campgrounds that are down there because there's real nice secluded spots for fishing. No one goes there unless they have a boat. No one walks there. You'll notice every time somebody will go there with a bicycle, but that's it. You don't see anybody walking there.
Okay.
The main reason being is because there's a gate there, and the campground is about 2.5 mile hike to get to the campground.
Okay.
You can't get there by car. So he decided one day there's a boat loading ramp that's right there. So he decided to go from the boat loading ramp to the other fishing area by walking along the contours of the lake to get to where we used to go fishing instead of walking down the road. Once he got to a certain point, that's when he started seeing cow bones. And and he felt he was being followed through the wood line right there as well. The cow bones in question, they were, from what I could see from the photos, of course, there's a home across the lake area right there because it's a river that has cows. So I'm pretty sure that what's going on is they're grabbing a cow, bringing it across the way, devouring it, and that's a mitten.
I wonder if talking to obviously if you talk to the homeowners, you're like, yeah, we have a cow going missing every so often.
I'm pretty sure.
Wonder if they speculate if they
attribute to coyotes.
Yep.
maybe.
The other thing is that right over in this area, there's a lot of cows that they bring in for the fields right there. So there's a very good possibility over there as well. I do remember 1 year ago, there was a cow that was slaughtered in the field.
Okay.
And they didn't know what did it. They just assumed
They didn't know what did it.
This close to civilization, dude.
Yeah.
This is blowing my mind.